Hey there, folks. Welcome back. We are coming back at you again with a little show we like to call You Should Watch Dragon Ball Z. I'm here with Mara the Shark Watkins.
Hola.
I'm your host, Sir Cussalott Travis Pointer. And Mara, you have finally watched some episodes of Dragon Ball Z, huh?
25 episodes, and this nigga still ain't back yet.
Well, we'll get into that in just a second. You're referring to Goku, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. One of those things you'll find out a theme of this episode is a lot of things take a hell of a lot of time. Like, just
I noticed.
Goddamn. But then when they do happen, it's just so worth it. But anyway, so let's just start by going through, just talk about what you've seen so far. Not exactly your impressions of it, just tell us what you've seen.
Okay, so I've seen the good portion of the characters that you introduced to me last episode of this. And, some of the names I had forgotten until they had actually said them.
But you recognized their faces, but you didn't know their names until they said them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like Piccolo, I was just kind of like, oh, okay, green guy.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, that's Piccolo.
Yeah. And then we had Brolic Leg Guy, and I didn't know his name. I want to say to at least episode 3.
Well, you said who now?
I called him Brolic Leg Guy because his legs looked so broad. They looked like they're about to explode. And I think that was Radix.
Oh, Raditz. Well, I didn't introduce you to Raditz in the little intro thing because he wasn't in the older show. I was only giving you characters that you would have known from the show Dragon Ball. So everybody that I didn't give you, besides a few people who weren't as consequential, were just characters from Dragon Ball just to help you know what you should know as you go into this show. So like certain things that are supposed to be like, oh my God, you see why, because, he wasn't there before. Now this dude's here,
Yeah. And then when I heard his name, I couldn't tell if it was Rex or Rax, and then I was like, oh, it's Radix.
Raditz with a TZ, RADITZ.
Oh, Radix. See, I still don't even fucking know it.
Yeah.
Well, he's dead. He's very dead.
Yeah, he is very dead.
What's his face? Goku also died with him.
Yes. He sacrificed himself to save the Earth from his brother, who we didn't know.
Can we talk about how there was one part in episode 2 where Master Roshi called someone a creep, and I was like, you the last one who should talk anyone a creep.
And it's funny because you haven't even seen Dragon Ball, and you have no idea how creepy he gets. It's so bad. The thing is, he's significantly toned down in Dragon Ball Z, but in the original Dragon Ball, he was quite pervy. And like that show is a lot more, like the original Dragon Ball is a lot more comedic than Dragon Ball Z. It's a lot more silly. Like there's a lot of naked baby Goku in that one. Like,
wow.
With full frontal.
Well, it was funny when Raditz came down. Like, 'cause I made note of it. I was like, he's talking to Goku, and he's calling him by his previous name.
Yeah, his Saiyan name. Yeah, he's a Saiyan.
His Saiyan name.
Yeah.
And he was pretty much like, New Life Who Dis to Raditz, even though that's his brother. And I thought that was funny.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, Vegeta's a planet, right? It's not a person?
It's both. So,
God damn it.
Yeah, so the planet that they're all from is called the planet Vegeta.
Okay.
But there's also a character named Vegeta.
Yes, and he's a prince, right?
Yes, he's the prince of all Saiyans. He's Prince
Did he make
Vegeta.
is he self-declared prince, or?
No, his father was king.
Oh, okay.
His father was King Vegeta. And then he became Prince Vegeta. Well, he didn't become Prince, but he was born, and he was Prince Vegeta.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Goku's dead, Raditz is dead. What else did you see?
Gohan leaves with Piccolo to go train, and then Piccolo was like, oh shit, was like, deuces, you on your own to train, and then I'll come find you, little bitch.
Well, yeah, man.
And then he saved him once.
You wanted him to man up, man, because he's like, dude, you was always fucking crying. Just
Oh my God, he cries so
Yeah,
much.
that's why Piccolo left him out. I'm like, all right, look, I'm gonna leave you out here till you get your shit together, and then I'll train you because I'm not training a little whining bitch. So,
I literally have in my notes by episode 6, Gohan is a little bitch.
oh man, yeah, yeah. Okay, so
Yeah,
Piccolo
so
takes away
but
Gohan,
yes,
leaves him out there like, all right, survive, and I'll be back.
right. And Chi Chi had no idea where her husband was, where her son was. In all honesty, if she was in New York, ACS would have taken Gohan away from her. Had no idea where the fuck her family is.
Well, I mean, they can't really take him away because ACS wouldn't even know where they were. So Piccolo kind of just you know took him. So
Either way, I feel like Chi Chi didn't find out till like episode like 15. And I was like, bitch, that is 15 episodes. You didn't know where your son was.
that's like like an hour. No, it was more than that, but still, it's just I mean, when you're married to Goku, it's just you learn to deal with some things, and one of those things is you have no idea where the fuck he's gonna be, and he's taking care of Gohan. Gohan's not dead yet, so you just kind of deal with it.
Well, there was at one point Gohan about to get eaten by like these dingo like things, but he got out of there.
Yeah, he encounters some tribulations.
But what
He
else?
was out there tribulating.
Can we just say that a year went by really fast for the Saiyans to show up? Like, I feel like, we had half a year, and then next thing I know, we had like 88 days, and the next thing you know, we had a day.
Well, I mean, did you really want to sit there and watch him train for a year?
No, but I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, hey.
And then what else? And all right, can we just talk about the Arlians for a moment and their fucking bugs?
Yeah, what about them?
It's just weird. They're fucking bugs. They look like grasshoppers.
Yeah.
They even called them grasshoppers.
Yeah, yeah, and now they're all dead. So
Yeah, pretty much. And then
that's one of
Goku,
those.
when he was on what is it, Snake Path or Dragon Trail or something like that?
Yeah, Snake Way.
Snake Way, yeah. When he thought he could get that little cheating and get on the back of the street cleaner, and then fell asleep, ended up in purgatory like an idiot.
Oh man, yeah, yeah.
And went all the way back to the beginning. Tight.
Not really the beginning. Would you say? Well, yeah, I guess it was the beginning.
No, he went all the way back to the
Yeah,
beginning.
did
He
go
had to
back to the
start all
beginning,
over
yeah.
again.
I'm doing this off of memory. I haven't seen it in a while, but yeah.
Yeah. Princess Snake is an actual snake. Wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah, that's another one of those episodes. That one and the whole thing with Vegeta and Nappa on that other planet was just
Arlian.
Yeah, them. That's one of those episodes we come to call in this whole Dragon Ball Z things with like just a filler episode. That and the whole Princess Snake thing, because they really don't contribute anything to the overall plot.
Nope.
But they happen, So it's just like there was absolutely no reason to show them at that planet other than to show like, yeah, they'll just kill everybody because fuck them.
Oh, so I'm curious. So since when you grab a Saiyan's tail, it hurts them. How come I kind of wonder why when Piccolo cut off Gohan's tail and fucking blew up the moon, and I have all these reservations about him blowing up the fucking moon.
Hey man,
because
look, priorities. All right.
Look, no, I mean like on a scientific fact.
Yeah,
you blow up the moon, the Earth is going to be destroyed regardless.
I hear you. Tidal waves and shit and all that. We'll deal with that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But we don't need giant, Gohan Harambe tearing everything up while we trying to use him to fight. We don't need that going on right now. But anyway, what's your whole question about the tail?
Oh, how come? Cause, he did it while Gohan was like sleeping or incapacitated.
Knocked
How
out.
come that wouldn't just wake him right back up?
Because he was knocked the fuck out.
Okay.
And
then the shit grew back, and the moon came back. Piccolo was I was like, wow, double whammy.
Well, I mean, the moon didn't actually come back.
It did.
No, it didn't. It was just a projection out of the little thing.
Whatever.
It was just a
He still
projection out of the
turned.
spaceship.
He still turned back into Gohan / Harambe, and started losing his shit. So I don't want to hear that.
But yeah, the tail does grow back a few times. There's no real rhyme or reason as to how or when they grow back, because in the original show, the original Dragon Ball, like Goku's tail gets pulled off and cut off so many times, and it just keeps growing back.
Oh, okay. I was saying, how come Goku doesn't have one anymore? How come his is growing back?
Yeah,
That's just rude. That's racist.
maybe they only grow back when you're still a child and you're still growing.
Maybe.
Once you're an adult, you stop growing. Your tail stops growing back. You say how's that racist? Where'd that come from?
I don't know. It's like calling things racist. We're in an age where everything's fucking racist.
Oh man. So.
Okay, so now we're in the 20s of the episodes, right?
Okay.
How dare you make me feel things?
How dare I make you feel things?
How dare you maybe watch this show and make me feel things?
Oh, you're feeling things. Go on.
They killed Yamcha? For like, why? Like, why? I thought he would have been a bigger character.
That you got attached to Yamcha that quick, huh?
Well, they made him seem pretty cool, so I wanted to see more of him. He did all that training.
Oh man, yeah, they killed.
And then
Yamcha.
they killed God, I just watched it and I forgot his name already, but the little clown boy with little on his face. Chaozu, yeah, that was sad. And then it's like they pretty much did like
that was one
these in memoriam things for him too.
Yeah, man, that was one of those things, when he latched on to him like, I'm sacrificing myself for you. You're my boy, my nigga. And, blew himself up and shit. See, that was one, I could see how that could hit you right in the feels, Now, the Yamcha one, like, I don't know, that was one I watched and I was just like, yeah, all right. I didn't care, but,
I cared.
I got you. We all absorb things differently. So they hit you right in the feels with the Yamcha, okay?
Back and forth, like back to back. It was Yamcha, then it was what's his face? Clown boy.
We're gonna learn his name now. Chaozu.
Sounds like a breed of dog.
Well, yeah. So yeah, you gotta. It's one of those things where you fighting the powerful enemies. They gotta show you how powerful they are, because they killed folks. They gotta go. Chaozu's dead. Yamcha's dead.
And then I thought Nappa was gonna die, and this nigga was just like, ha ha ha, just dirt my shoulder off.
Yeah. Dust your shoulders off.
Yeah, dust your shoulder, not dirt your shoulder.
Yeah, I know what you meant though. That's why I just cleared it up for everybody.
It's been a long day.
I hear you. Okay, so Chaozu's dead, Yamcha's dead. Was that the end of what you saw? Or what else did you see?
Well, yeah, and then it was funny because Vegeta was like, well, what's up with this nigga Goku that you guys keep talking about? And then it just proves further that Gohan's a little bitch. Gohan hasn't done shit. Just staying there, whining and crying. Piccolo and Krillin are over here being like, oh, help us, use your blast. And Gohan just standing there whining and just thinking about, Yamcha, just thinking about both deaths and just being super like, I'm scared. What you scared of?
Yamcha and who else? What's his name, Mara? What's his name?
Don't do this. Chaozu. I was close.
You were. I'm telling you, you're gonna know his name by the end of this episode.
Chaozu. And to make matters worse, that made his death even sadder. The fact that he's already been brought back to life by the Dragon Ball, so he can't even come fucking back again.
Yeah, that's one of those things with the Dragon Balls. The Dragon Balls can't grant the exact same wish more than once. So if you've brought somebody back to life before, you can't bring them back again.
Even if a different person asks for it?
That doesn't matter. It's the same person. They've been brought back to life before. They can't be brought back again.
Damn, that's rough.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to say? Yeah. Oh, can we also reflect back?
Piccolo
remember what we were doing last episode? And what?
Said Piccolo. King Piccolo killed him, actually, I believe.
Oh,
If I remember
wow.
correctly.
Bastard.
Not the Piccolo you're seeing now, remember. That guy's father.
Oh, okay. What was I going to
If I'm
say?
remembering correctly, that's what happened to him. But go ahead.
So last episode, when you were showing me the characters, you showed me the dragon that grants the wishes, the genie dragon. Remember how I told you he looked very sinister? He sounds sinister as fuck. He doesn't sound like a nice dragon who's gonna grant the wish.
Well, he's not gonna have a high pitched puppy dog voice. He's a big motherfucker, so he has a big motherfucker voice.
I wasn't asking for a puppy voice, but shit, like he sounded evil. Anyway, so that's what I was saying before. So Nappa was about to kill, about to kill them all, after Gohan was being a little bitch. And then Vegeta was like, well, I want to meet this Goku that, you guys are all talking about. And he was like, give them 3 hours. And Nappa was like, but I want to do it now. Like, why don't we just kill them now? Like, now I'm sitting thinking, like, he makes a point. Like, why even bother waiting? Goku's still going to show up regardless. So, I mean, you're still going to meet him. Why even delay the inevitable that you're going to kill them? I was like, you just wasting fucking time. You not even fighting. Nappa doing all the work and those little green men.
I mean, well, he's the Prince of all Saiyans. He ain't got to do shit. He gonna sit back and watch you do shit.
Lazy. I mean, even King Joffrey went and fought in his war.
No, he went and stood out there and yelled at everybody while they fought. He ain't fight shit.
Oh. Robert Baratheon fought in his war.
Oh yeah, he was cut from a different cloth though. Like,
true. He wasn't the breed of incest.
Oh man. Okay, so is that the end of it? He's like, let's fight.
Yeah, that's where I've left off at. And then Nappa was like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm still doing it. And that's where it ended.
Okay.
And Goku's still not there yet.
No, Goku's still not there yet. So you haven't seen. Does the word Cyberman mean anything to you?
That was one of the episode names, I think. Are those little green men?
Yeah.
That killed Yamcha?
Yeah. Okay. So you did see the Cyberman. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what order everything happened in and all that. So yeah. Okay. So you did see the Cyberman. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's right. The Cyberman did kill Yamcha. I remember now. Cool. All right. So 25 episodes in. Let me get just your first impressions. Like, what are you thinking of this show right now?
Well, I've noticed how they get people to keep watching them, where they end it in the middle of a conflict, so that you have to come back next week, or I guess next episode now, to watch what happens. So it was the fight between Cataract and Raditz went on for at least 6 episodes until they had died, and I was like, Jesus. Yep.
Just imagine me as a kid watching this show when I come home from
Having
school
to wait
every
a week.
day. No, I didn't wait a whole week. It was just every day. I come home every day at 4:30 every day. This came on Cartoon Network Toonami.
Hey.
And I come home and I watch it. So it was, still it was one episode at a time though. It was just like, okay, now what? I don't know. I gotta wait till tomorrow. Fuck.
Twiddle your thumbs for 24 hours.
Yeah. Anything else? So you notice how they get you to keep watching.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's still not my usual kind of show.
Yeah, that's the whole point though.
Yeah. Well, just know I have my plans for you.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. Expand our horizons. Were there any
Yes.
any characters or
You
anything?
you think I'm having feelings now? You will have the feelings.
I have no feelings. Let me see. Oh, any characters or anything that you like? Any particular characters you think like, stood out to you? You think like, oh, that guy's cool. I like that dude.
Yamcha. What's up? Um, I mean, like Goku is like, that he's set up to be like the one that everyone's like rooting for.
Yeah, of course.
Gohan just gets on my fucking nerves. I kind of just wish he just died, but I would never wish it on a child. But Jesus, don't really care for Chi Chi much because she seems really overdramatic and really one-track minded.
She is like Sky from Breaking Bad.
I don't think I got that far in Breaking Bad yet.
Yeah, you have. It's his wife.
Oh, okay. Fuck if I remember her name.
Yeah, she's like she like Chi Chi is Skylar before Skylar. Like
Okay, got you.
So it's just like she's not particularly wrong, but she's just annoying as fuck about it.
Yup.
But anyway.
And then who else?
Yeah.
I think Piccolo grows on you because he was an enemy of Goku, but he kind of took Gohan in a way under his wing. And Gohan even touches on it. Gohan was like, "You're like one of the family now. I mean, you're like Uncle Piccolo." And he was like, "Boy, if you don't shut your dumb ass mouth up."
Let me tell you a very good comparison to Piccolo. The way Piccolo's gonna grow on you is the way Sawyer grew on you in Lost.
Yes. Sawyer.
Same kind of thing. He'll grow on you.
I don't want to talk about Lost anymore. My heart can't take it.
Oh, we're gonna have a conversation about Lost one day.
My brain can't take it.
We're gonna have a Lost episode. We're just gonna discuss Lost for like an hour.
Oh my God, no.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. I am looking forward to that. It's gonna happen for no particular reason, but we're gonna talk about Lost because I can guarantee you most people don't really care about Lost, but I want to talk about it because it's just one of my favorite shows that has ever existed in life.
It's a brain fuck.
It is. And then it turns out it's not even a brain fucking. We're not talking about Lost right now. I'm sorry. So you're watching this for the first time as an adult. My first experience with this was as a child. So it's just like, I know you can't really compare the two, but like, how do you think you would have taken this in as a child as opposed to the way you're taking it now as, grown folk?
I probably wouldn't be as critical about it as I am now. I feel like back then I feel like when I was a kid, I probably would have only ended up watching it if someone else had put it on and was like, "Yeah, we're not changing the channel. I don't care what you want to do. You can either leave the room, but we're not changing the channel." And I probably would have pulled, my boyfriend likes to do like come in the middle of a series and then ask questions about what's happening. So I probably would ask like, "Oh, well, what's that? Who's that? Why is he doing that? What are they doing?" Okay. But I think now I'm just so much more critical of it because certain people, like, I find annoying because I'm old enough to be annoyed by things.
Well, here's the thing. It's just like most kids found these characters annoying too. Like the annoying ones, like they're supposed to be annoying. So most people found them annoying as children too. Like Chi-Chi, she was supposed to be annoying and she annoyed us when we were kids.
I hope so.
I don't remember if Gohan and his crying annoyed me as much when I was a kid, but it doesn't last
Probably
that long.
not.
It doesn't last that long either, so I'm pretty sure I wasn't paying attention to it long enough for it to really matter.
Yeah, it's only for a few seconds, but it's a few seconds when I want to punch him in the face.
Yeah. Speaking of kids, your kid likes the show, though.
Yeah, she sits in her bouncer and she stares at the TV when it's on, and I'm kind of dutifully annoyed by that, but
Hey, look. It's a win.
What can you do?
Yeah. That's cool. Any final thoughts, though, on the show? Anything you're looking forward to seeing? Anything you think is going to happen? What are your predictions?
I want to fucking see Goku come back and fucking get this battle done. I want to know if he's gonna win this. Like, I don't feel like he's gonna die again, because I know he's like an important character, and he won't be able to come back to life again. So I predict that he probably will beat Vegeta and Nappa. I don't necessarily know if he'll kill them.
This has a very interesting end.
Huh?
This fight with them has a very interesting end, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, I want to see this fight that, I had to wait 25 and probably more episodes to see happen. I guarantee Goku still won't be back for another 3 episodes.
Yeah, that's one of those going jokes with the show, is just like how long it takes people to actually fight and all that kind of stuff. It's funny. Like, you haven't really seen them do this yet, but like, there's a lot of times when people talk about how like they're standing there, just be standing there powering up for like 3 episodes.
Yes. That's like, boy, I don't have time or patience for this. Like,
yeah.
Like, if I was a kid, I'd probably been more upset about that, because I'm like, I don't want to wait till tomorrow to see, if they're gonna win this fight. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So that was the thing with me as a kid. I was just like, yes, he's getting stronger. He's going to whoop your ass. Oh, man. So, yeah, that was it. So, that was.
But yeah, so we'll get through another 25 and see how I feel then.
Yeah, we'll get you another 25 episodes and we'll come back again. That was, this was episode 2 of You Should Watch Dragon Ball Z. Come back and see us again next time. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to us. Like this video, comment on the video, all that good stuff. Even if you don't like it, subscribe anyway. It's free. Yeah. We'll see you all next time. Say bye, Mara.
You won't really see them. We'll like talk to them.
Oh, I'll see them. I will see them.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't know what I can do.
Well, okay. All right, creep. Bye, everybody.
All right. See you all next time. Stay creative. Stay free.